In the aftermath of Manuel's demise, the barrio of Aranjuez teetered on the edge of a foreboding silence, a heavy air that hung over the streets as whispers of revenge circled amongst the residents. Manuel, known as El Burro, had left a palpable void, not just in the ranks of Los de la B, but also in the psyche of the community that had long endured his reign of terror. The remaining members of Los de la B found themselves embroiled in a struggle for dominance amidst the fractured remnants of what was once a fledgling but potent street gang. With Manuel gone, their fearsome enforcer, the unity that Los de la B had leveraged to control their territory began to wane. Trust faltered, and alliances blurred as paranoia seeped into the cracks Manuel's loss had left behind. Carlos, known for his calculating demeanor, stepped into the focal void, vying to hold together the fraying ties of brotherhood. Unlike Manuel, Carlos was a thinker, a strategist whose calm, outward appearance belied a fierce dedication to maintaining the group's influence. Yet his intellect was no match for the chaos that had been unleashed. Visions of old vendettas and echoes of Manuel's brutal methods haunted every decision. Carlos understood that brute force was not the sole ingredient for ruling the streets. Among the members, Anita and Hector emerged as unlikely contenders in their own right. Anita, whose role had initially been relegated to logistical operations, found herself drawing courage from the void of leadership. Her resourcefulness and ability to operate in the shadows made her indispensable, yet also a target. Hector, on the other hand, had always been close to Manuel and thus trusted. His loyalty was beyond question, yet Hector grappled with the moral uncertainty that Manuel's death had brought to the forefront. As days unfolded into weeks, the inevitable happened. Los de la B began to fray from within. Rival gangs, once suppressed under Manuel's oppressive mantle, grew bold. A resurgence of violence cracked open the streets once more, and the new leaders were forced to confront an unyielding truth. The specter of destruction scourges not just from enemies without, but also from turmoil within. In the ragged fragments of Los de la B, the cycle of vendetta spiraled onward. Carlos, Anita, and Hector faced a perilous path, to either break the chain of vengeance or become consumed by its grip. The barrio of Aranjuez, scarred yet resilient, would either find peace in the shadows left behind or spiral into further anguish, just as whispered tales of Manuel's unrelenting spirit had foretold. In this tale, the echoes of Manuel continue to drift through the sleepless nights of Aranjuez, where the lines between vengeance and survival remain eternally blurred. And so, in these cracked streets, the stories press on, as restless as those who dared to walk them. In Aranjuez, there are always new chapters unfolding, waiting to be written under the waning moon.